Hi, this is Dave, Fell Running Guide. In a previous video we looked at how we would get from A to B on this map and how we might break that journey down into shorter legs to be able to navigate it. So I'll put a link to that video at the top of the screen if you haven't seen it. But in this video, part 2, I'm actually going to go out into the landscape and see how easy or difficult it would be to navigate it in reality. So let's have a look what that journey looks like in real life. Okay, here we are at the start at the dam wall. So all we've got to do is follow the reservoir up for a couple of 100 metres until we meet the stream of Holling Clough coming in on the right. So here's the steep-sided clough with the stream in it. So I need to go up there, sticking to the right hand side of the stream, into the access land, up the steep slope, and meet the track and the break of slope at the top. So here's the wall, and we can see we're entering access land. Okay, so there's the steep clough that I've come up. I've got to this track and you can see ahead of me the ground eases off. It's not as steep as it was, so that's a break of slope. There's the wall that I want to handrail, but there's a fence in front of it, so I did say they might have to go down this track and then do a zigzag. But if we see there's a gate, so I'm going to go through that gate and then back and along this wall. Okay, so here's the wall corner. I came up there, I've got to the corner, and if we look across I can now see high ground. I've just taken a compass bearing, so that high ground is over to the northeast, which I'm expecting, so I'm going to follow that track there and are aiming for the break of slope, the base of that steep slope that is just right behind that finger post. So it doesn't matter whether there's a path on the ground or not. I now know where I'm heading for. Here's that line of grouse butts that we could see on the map, so I can tick off those, and we're heading in the right direction over towards the foot of Lost Lad. Okay, so I've got a bit of a path junction here. So this is the footpath that skirts off underneath Lost Lad. We don't want that, we want this one that goes up to the steep ground. Okay, so that's where I've come from. I'm now at the saddle, just about 450 metres, so just at the base of that steep ground up there to Lost Lad. So this is the point where I didn't really want to go up and then down the other side. I need to be over there, so I'm just going to cut straight across, avoid any unnecessary height gain and additional distance. Okay, so I've skirted underneath the high ground. There's Lost Lad up there. I've found this track coming down, and then ahead of me I can see the fence line there. Now it doesn't matter whether those fences are there or aren't there, I'm just going to use the natural features. So if I look at the compass and get it to focus, that's north, so over to the northeast the ground drops away, so that's got to be Sheepfold Clough down there. So as long as I'm heading down into there and meet the stream and keep it on my right, then I know that I'm going in the right direction. Okay, so I've come down there, Sheepfold Clough. The path actually swings away in that direction now. The stream is down there underneath me, heading off over there, and then that ring contour that we want is off to the left of the stream as we look, So that's that ahead of us there. So the whole journey took just under an hour, and just less than 4 kilometres, so 15 minutes per kilometre, but that includes stopping and taking these videos, so actual moving time was probably more like 10 minutes kilometre, brisk walking, dry ground with a light pack. So that's the video. Hope it was useful.